What's going on, guys? Welcome back into Lights Out Gaming. For those of you that are new here, my name is Mike. What we're going to be doing in today's video is we are going to be starting a new series titled Tips and Tricks Thursdays. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this series is going over a variety of things just to help you with your game, to help improve, to make you a better all-around player, not only for yourself, but for your teammates as well. Now, today's tip is titled Tactical Camping. Now, I know what you're thinking. Camping, that's for noobs. I've been playing Call of Duty for quite a while now. Camping is not always bad. There is a difference between camping and playing smart. Okay? Camping does not help you get better at the game. It really doesn't. If you sit in a corner, wait for people to run by, it doesn't help your team, it doesn't help you get better, and overall, it's just a waste of time. Now, tactical camping is something that I do quite often. You'll see it in this game quite a few times where you'll see on my score streaks that I am running the UAV with, that's my custom UAV that I told you all about that everyone should be using, and you see a lot of the clan members that are in my party here are using it. And that, by the way, that's the gameplay that you're watching. This was taken during Clan Wars. We were playing against another clan in this match. They weren't very good, they weren't very bad, they were mediocre, we'll say that, but they were a clan, they were communicating, but we ultimately came out on top, and you'll see as the gameplay goes on. But you see in this, I'm running a little different setup than I usually do. I'm running my traditional UAV, I am running the sentry gun, remote turret, with the sentry attachment, 360 turret head, as well as support. Because when you're playing in Clan Wars, it's not very often that you do get to rack up the high kill streaks. Now, I do have the Warbird on as well, and as you can see right here, this is a perfect example. Now, I was sitting there, I knew I had the Warbird, I was waiting to call it in because I was so close to another one. It's paying attention to that stuff. I didn't call it in right away. I wasn't able to call it in when I wanted to, and then I knew I was about 50 points away from another one, so I needed to sit there and just wait. If a guy ran by, I wouldn't have killed him because it really would have hurt my team, because getting another Warbird helps more than getting that one kill, if that makes sense. And that's what it really comes down to, is you being a team player. When you're playing game mode like Domination, like I'm doing right here with my clanmates, you have to be a team player and think about your team rather than yourself all the time too. Now, that's where the difference comes in between camping. If I had a teammate that was sitting camping in a corner the whole time, and if he finished the game, 15-2, but he had, 2 captures, it doesn't do me any good. It is not tactical camping, as I described this episode as. It is camping in general. That's camping. That doesn't make you better at the game. That literally hurts your team. Now, what I'm talking about is, let's say I have my UAV, right? This right here, you can see my Warbird. I'm pretty close to it, right? I know if I kill that guy, get on this flag, and even neutralize it, I get my Warbird. It's paying attention to things like that. Now, let's say that you have your UAV, and you are about 100 points off your Warbird, right? You can sit, okay, like this corner right back here, it's pretty, this is where a lot of people hide inside here. Now, if you're 100 points off your Warbird, sit there. Camp in a corner. I don't care. If you're my teammate, I am not going to give you any crap for that, because you are going to help the team in the long run. Because that Warbird is going to do more for me than, you sitting in that corner for 10 seconds. Whatever it might be. Now, if you are 300 points off a Warbird, don't do that. Don't do that. That's not tactically camping. That is camping. That's my point I'm trying to make in this episode, and I really hope you guys are understanding that and the difference between the two. Also understand that your score streak should really match what your goal is for that day. This day, my goal was for Clan Wars. My goal was to win whatever it took. If I had to go 17-30, I'd do that. Now, I don't remember the last time I went 17-30, but there's been games where I've gone negative against really good clans, and I'm fine with it as long as we get the win. I am doing whatever it takes to win. Now, and like I said, that includes my streaks. I will not run a streak that's going to hurt my team. My UAV, that's going to help everybody. The sentry gun, you see me slapping those on B all game long. Those help everybody because it's going to help us protect a flag. And then the Warbird. That literally is just overwatching anybody that's outside that doesn't have blind eye on. So understand how to help your team, understand what hurts your team. So when you're running a Goliath, when you're playing a game like Hardpoint or Domination, you're hurting your team. When you're running a Paladin in these game modes, you're hurting your team. Now, you might be playing a group of guys that aren't very good, and you could get the Paladin. So be it. So if you can get the Paladin, that means you could have racked up streaks over and over and still been in the game. The Paladin, when I see someone running that on the enemy team during Clan Wars, if for some reason they get it, I'm fine with it. Because it takes their best player out of the game. Their best player was using a streak that took him out of the game. That's what I'm trying to say in this episode. I really do hope you understand that and that you're grasping what I'm saying. That's going to be my tip for today. I just wanted to, like I said, every Thursday I'm going to throw out one tip that just helps a little bit. Another thing, real quick before I go. If you are running with a party, or even if you're playing by yourself, it doesn't matter. Be mindful of the second half. So let's say that you have, let's say you're 300 points off your Warbird, okay? Now, while that is a little bit, we know that there's about 20 seconds left in the round. Okay, so if I get one kill and then the round ends, I am happy with that. So I can camp for that one kill. Why? Because at the next round, you are gonna cap your home flag and you're gonna get 200 points from it, right? There you go. You have your Warbird. So it's understanding. Now, I guess there's a little math involved there, but it's not really rocket science or anything like that. But understand how to use your streaks, know when to use them, and when to camp for them. Don't camp. It doesn't make you a better player. But if you are 100 points off a score streak, or, like I said, if you're 300 points off a score streak with the round beeping towards the end, understand how many points that you need and wait for it. Because it may help your team more than it'll hurt if you didn't. I hope you guys liked the video today. I wanted to start this new series. If you have any questions or if there's anything that you'd like to see in an upcoming episode, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to cover a tip if you feel like it's something that would help you in your gameplay. But if you did like it, go ahead, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Lights out.
Good.
Enemy UAV online. Losing Bravo.
Not at 50.
UAV ready.